Lucid Motors completed the first phase of its 999,000 square foot factory in Casa Grande, Arizona in December last year. The management expects to begin production of the fully electric Lucid Air this spring. Lucid plans to continue expanding its Arizona factory, increasing its square footage to 5.1 million by 2028 and eventually reaching an annual capacity of 365,000 vehicles. Let us not forget that Tesla CEO Elon Musk described his company as being in production hell during the early months of Model 3 production in 2017. Will Lucid be a production hell too? Or did they have the potential to achieve their goals? Let's find out.
And I went straight to our IT department and I said, look, this is going to get bad.
Welcome back to today's video on NewVehicleMedia, your go-to channel for updates on Lucid Motors. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and while you're at it, hit the bell button to ensure you don't miss any updates. Also, remember to drop comments below as we love to hear from you. And stay tuned until the end where we feature the comment of the day. Lucid Motors is working hard to deliver its foremost electric sedan in the spring of 2021. Its production lines are coming to life. This is all taking place in Casa Grande, Arizona, which has a 590-acre footprint and is home to Lucid Motors' new manufacturing facility. In today's video, we'll go over this new factory and Lucid's manufacturing process, and we'll explore what makes the Lucid factory special. Make sure to stay as we will explain what Lucid has to say about Tesla's production hell. This video has timestamps in the description which help you navigate through the video at your own pace. Lucid's factory in Casa Grande, Arizona. Lucid Motors has completed its Casa Grande factory and is currently commissioning the equipment needed to begin manufacturing tens of thousands of electric vehicles in Arizona in the spring of 2021. The Lucid AMP-1 advanced manufacturing plant will house the production and assembly of the upcoming Air luxury sedan from the California-based automaker. According to a Lucid spokesperson, the AMP-1 facility is North America's first purpose-built EV manufacturing site. This is significant because the majority of EV startups purchase and repurpose pre-existing manufacturing facilities. Furthermore, Lucid Motors factory is also the first automotive manufacturing space to call the state of Arizona home. The factory design was implemented with a future-ready strategy in mind, according to Lucid's Vice President of Manufacturing, Peter Hockeldinger. The first phase is only a portion of a $700 million investment in which Lucid employs approximately 750 people. Arizona Governor Doug Ducey, Sonora Governor Claudia Pavlovich, and Lucid executives announced the factory in 2016. Sonora-based suppliers were supposed to produce vehicle parts. When that announcement was made, Arizona had just lost a bid to host the Tesla Inc. Gigafactory, which went to Nevada, thanks in large part to more than $1 billion in state subsidies. However, the Lucid project was initially pushed back until the company announced a $1 billion investment from the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia in 2018. That allowed the project to move forward, and it actually broke ground in December 2019. Phase 1 was successfully completed in November 2020, and production on the Air sedan began. It is currently capable of producing 34,000 vehicles per year. Current assembly lines can handle 6 jobs per hour, or 1 vehicle every 10 minutes. At the AMP-1 facility, upcoming Airs begin in the body shop and then move to the paint shop. The vehicle is then prepared for interior assembly. Before final inspection, each vehicle receives a battery pack, wheels, and doors. In addition to AMP-1, Peter Hockeldinger explains that Lucid has a powertrain factory about 6 miles up the road. This facility produces modules, battery packs, inverters, drive units, and Wonderboxes, Lucid's proprietary charging units. These components are shipped to AMP-1 for final assembly after they've been manufactured. According to Peter Rawlinson, Lucid is already preparing for Phase 2 of the AMP-1 facility. This expansion will give the automaker more room to build its upcoming Gravity SUV. In addition, vehicle production is expected to rise from 34,000 to 90,000. This increase could also help Lucid meet its goal of delivering Air sedans to Europe in the first half of 2022. The second phase, called Project Gravity, is set to begin construction at the end of 2021 and be completed in the summer of 2023. Lucid appears to have a lot more in store for him as well. The CEO admitted that the current 590-acre plot could be expanded in up to 4 phases. Its future-ready approach has prepared the manufacturer well for what Rawlinson refers to as its Platform 2 project. The Phase 3 plan would more than double the plant's size and increase vehicle production. Lucid believes that in its final form, its plant will be able to produce 400,000 vehicles per year. Of course, all of this will take time. Phase 1 is currently 999,000 square feet, but Lucid's future facility is expected to be around 5.1 million square feet. Let's hope they keep those construction crews hydrated during those tremendous desert builds. Lucid's manufacturing process. The manufacturing process at Lucid is a collaboration between operations and engineering. Workers benefit from a clear understanding of planning techniques and methods as a result of this collaborative process. In the general assembly, there is a painted unit from paint and 3 primary units as trim, chassis, final, and then the end of the line. Painted car bodies enter the primary units and finished cars drive off the end of the line. At the end of the line, we can see a beautifully painted, sleek body. All of the powertrain technology, including the drive units, the battery pack, expertly crafted interior components, and software technology. This culmination of everything is what distinguishes Lucid. A large portion of the Lucid Air's general assembly is done by hand by skilled plant workers, including the fitment of the interior and the mating of the body and the drivetrain. Lucid has robots and automation, but this human contribution added genuine craftsmanship to the manufacturing process. The quality of the products is checked in the manufacturing quality unit at the end of general assembly. This unit's purpose is to ensure that the final output delivered to customers works properly. The quality checking process begins in the road test area with a squeak and rattle test, following by a water test to ensure there are no leakages. The car is then driven to the pre-delivery line. Lucid is evaluating 11 subsystems, including the powertrain, body interior and exterior, and chassis, among others. Furthermore, Lucid inspects more than 180 attributes to ensure that the vehicle is defect-free. The approved vehicle then goes to logistics, and they transport the product to the shipping unit. This manufacturing process is pretty solid, and it ensures the final product's high build quality. Lessons from Tesla's production hell. In 2017, Tesla planned to manufacture at least 5,000 of Tesla's new Model 3 sedans in a week. Musk promised as many as 200,000 Model 3s by the end of 2017. To get there, he planned an unprecedented investment in factory robots, referring to the assembly line as the machine that builds the machine. That did not work out as planned.
I'm definitely under stress, so if I seem like I'm not under stress, then I'm going to be clear, I'm definitely under stress.
Tesla ended 2017 having made not quite 2,700 Model 3s. To make matters worse, Tesla is $10 billion in debt and had its credit rating downgraded in March 2018. Then, Musk hired workers to construct another general assembly line with no fancy robotic systems or fixed walls, just a large tent outside the factory made from scrap from the other lines. According to Max Warburton, an analyst with Sanford C. Bernstein & Co., no one has seen anything like this outside of the military trying to service vehicles in a war zone. During that time, Elon Musk described his company as being in production hell. Here's what he has to say on the cause.
No, it's worse than I thought.
Why is that? Why is it harder? What happened?
We got complacent about some of the things that we felt were our core technology. We put too much new technology into the Model 3 all at once. This should have been stayed.
The Arizona factory is already capable of producing 30,000 vehicles per year. In addition, Lucid says it will continue to expand its Arizona factory, increasing its square footage to 5.1 million by 2028 and eventually reaching an annual capacity of 365,000 vehicles. Lucid Motors' rival Tesla experienced ramp-up problems known as production hell on a new model even after it had built several vehicles.
And we planned for success. And I think that that's something I've really learned, to plan for success. We did take a time hit for SOP, start of production, because of this is truly a symbiosis. We're dependent upon so many of our suppliers. And some suppliers actually lost contracts with other car companies and were able to divert more resource onto our little project. But inevitably, this is about the weakest link of the chain, and we're dependent on so many links in that chain to put Lucid Air into production. So we have had to delay start of production into 21 due to the pandemic. But we've really minimized that.
Apart from the pandemic the world experienced over the last year. Keep in mind that many OEMs that produce EVs manufacture them in small batches, which minimizes the issues Tesla's dealt with. Lucid not only has an advantage learning from Tesla's situation, they also have a leg up as their manufacturing is run by Peter Hockelninger, who is a former Tesla leader. He stated, "Production hell means you didn't plan very well." Lucid shows that they really want to get its vehicle production right. By starting with limited vehicle production in 2021 and not building a huge factory right away, the company believes it can be more efficient and avoid some of the pitfalls that tripped up Tesla as it raced to increase output. Lucid's executives have also made several comments indicating that they intend to do things a little differently than Tesla in the hopes of avoiding some of their competitors' mistakes. It comes as no surprise that Lucid has closed booking for their model. Conclusion: some of our viewers are outspoken on Lucid putting a cap on their booking limits. But after researching the history and learning from what almost cost Tesla its existence, it makes sense to close the orders and focus on getting started. Although the company has yet to deliver its first vehicle, they are on the right path and are putting all their knowledge into practice. For some, it comes across as negative to close the ordering. To us, it seems like Lucid takes their time to deliver the best EV out there. Quality over quantity. What are your thoughts on Lucid's strategy? Do you think they took lessons from Tesla's situation in 2017? Let us know what you think in the comments. We hope to share more details in the future with you. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to keep in touch. Thank you for checking in and hope to see you in the next one.